It stays this time. Hi. The game's not started yet. But, man, that was weird. We were getting like 20 megabytes a second. I mean, it was awful. It was terrible. And then it took forever to restart. And now my wireless speed is still horrible. Let's see what it's showing now. Yeah, wireless speed is still incredibly bad. Good Lord. Wireless speeds at 20 megabytes a second max download. Oof. Oof. Okay. Hopefully it stays going. Yeah, wired connection is good, but the wireless connection is just horrible. Let me do one on my phone. Hold on. I'm getting a new phone. The battery went out of mine. Park ordered me a new phone. Android this time. Speedtest.net. Actually, let's go to fast.com. It's usually better. Fast.com. Go. Okay, so it's my laptop. The wireless is 500 megabytes a second. Well, new used. She told me what brand it was. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. It wasn't a brand I'd heard of, but it had good reviews. It is a Yuma DigiPower 5S. 4-core, 32 gigabytes of memory, 7-inch screen. Yeah, continue. 6,000 milliamp battery. She got me the midnight black version, $80. But yeah, the battery went out of my iPhone. This morning when I woke up, it was 68% battery, and by the time me and Mom got to Walmart, which was about 20 minutes, because we had to run a couple of places first, it was down to 6%. And now I can unplug it from the charger, and it'll get down to like 60% in like 5 minutes. So, battery. Let's see what the battery actually says. Battery. It's, yeah, now it's just saying service the battery. Yeah, so the battery, twink. All right. I downloaded a new mod, but it's very, very subtle. I'm not going to say anything yet. Who is this? Select character. Is this Hyping? I think that was already Hyping. Yeah. Okay. We're going to load in, and I'll show you the mod. How was your day? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for keeping Dragonberry entertained. New phone. Who dis? Okay. So, watch when we talk to somebody.
I've got your back. I wanted to talk to you, but
Oh,
honestly,
God.
I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing.
Look, it's like this. It's the Fallout one. I downloaded a mod to make it like Fallout, and you can just hit the numbers now. See, I can just hit one.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of
Yeah, I'm a Starborn.
don't you?
Starborn.
This is humankind's first
Been here, done this.
with what I believe is an alien race. A race
You're
with
in their ship.
technology that could be far superior to our own.
In one of the ships.
So much from them.
Let's go with 4.
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely. If we are to learn anything from Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative.
You mean like being one of their ships? I don't think they'd be willing to teach us anything.
That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple.
Yep, in their ship.
I know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
That you're in one of their ships. Three.
I feel exactly the same way. But it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all.
I'm tired.
Damn.
Did a lot of walking today.
If only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language.
Me.
I feel like
Right here, this guy.
Stay aboard a spaceship.
Starborn.
Is absolutely
Been through the nexus of reality. Me. There you go. Humans have more in common with Starborn than you suspect.
Than you suspect. Don't you mean we? Anyway, that's an interesting theory, but given what we've seen so far, I don't see how it's possible. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient.
As old as the
I assure
universe?
you that Constellation intends to get to the
Warmer.
bottom of this mystery.
Warmer. Warmer. Cold. Ugh. Let's see. We should make our effort to learn. Whatever they are, we should stay out of their way. If you haven't guessed, we think they call themselves Starborn. We should be cautious. We should be cautious.
To a degree, yes. Every bit of exploration comes with inherent risk. If we continue to avoid life's mysteries, we'll barely make progress as a species.
Oh my God, this just doesn't ever end. I'll be there to help you.
Thank you. I really appreciate your
Good
support.
God.
You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl,
Oh, and it
I'd lay
just
on the ground and
keep
stare up at the stars.
going.
I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear.
Sorry, brain death for a second.
This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
Does it just keep... Just don't go risking your life.
I'll be careful, I promise. Well then, I've certainly...
Yes, you have. I couldn't agree more.
Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation.
You have no idea. Just none at all. Literally no idea. Not even a little bit. Okay. Good God. She never shuts up. What I'm going to try to do with my old iPhone is it will still function if it's plugged into power. So I think I'm going to try to set it up as a webcam. They say the back-facing camera makes a fantastic webcam. So I'm going to try to set that up. Let's see. Further into the unknown. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll go do that real quick. I am not shooting her. We are not murder hoboing. At least not yet. We are suppressing our inner murder hobo. Push him down. Push him down.
And the prowls of new adventures don't make me uncomfortable exactly. But it does feel domestic in some way. Normal.
My phone.
Controlled. It makes me antsy.
You know, I got mine from Sis, my daughter. They're okay. for what they are. Used ones aren't a bad deal, and they do have some nice features. Very secure, that kind of thing. Very good fingerprint reader. But, I mean, they all have their pros and cons. You know, Android has pros over Apple, and Apple has pros over Android.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
There we go.
How far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music.
Stuff flying right in front of my face.
Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers.
I've never seen this before.
Isn't that
In an
what
ad.
we're doing?
I got an ad for Credit Karma,
The noble quest of
and it said, find out how to keep your a debt below average. I thought how to keep your credit below average. I was like, that's honesty. I do a lot of searches and stuff like that. And, like, most of our family kind of stays together through our Facebook group, so I'd have to have Facebook. But, I mean, we can't abandon who we are.
This is exactly what we signed up to do here. If we abandon our
My
mission
volume's a
now,
little low.
we're giving up on Constellation 2.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor. to
Lay it on
ask.
me.
Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out,
Dun, dun, dun.
got the nods and signs from Sarah and
Wow, this is going fast.
But I need hands.
Hold on just a second. We got somebody at the door. Mama. No, she be back on now.
Darcy.
If you don't want to talk, we don't have to. I've lost you. Playing the proper thief's chorus? Silence?
All right, I'm back. Give me just a second. Oh, look at the Starborn choice. Oh, Parker got a bunch of packages and some of them were damaged. So I gotta send her a message. Why is that on? No, stop that. Messenger. What? Give me just a second, guys.
Why'd stare like that? And we haven't. Show the words another time then.
Dang it. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I am going to go take those pictures real quick. Give me just a second.
As much as I love uncovering new questions,
Hate to
I wouldn't mind
interrupt,
if you answered
but I
them.
lot of equipment. Got the nods and signs from. Middle of the biggest city and the settled systems not passing the safety checks? Only met the Starborn out in space so far. Got the right of it there. All right. Pack up the artifacts. Hopefully we'll catch a smile and keep the Starborn guessing.
matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be
Well, well. Packing up the artifacts and keeping your friends out of my line of fire. I'm impressed. This is exactly the sort of move the emissary would never think of making. Oh, I mean, I can't promise that for every universe you visit. I'm only one version of myself after all. But I'll stay away from your friends this time. We both know where things end anyway. I took a little detour myself this time around. I hope you weren't planning to visit Captain Petrov and the Scow anytime soon, because they're both in a million pieces. Except for the artifact, of course. Mine now. You'll get your chance. By the way, you might want to tell your friend Mateo about the word unity, since I won't be around to casually drop the word like I usually do. And congratulations on saving all your friends, even if they never realize how close they were to being attacked by the Great Hunter.
Dad, do you think
Galaxy
Solomon
is
Cole
hard
would have
work.
liked me?
Trust me, I know.
Sure.
Let's stop by
Everybody likes you,
sometime.
don't they?
Let's talk.
Do you think he would have
Us
liked you?
adventurers. Okay?
Well, if you listen to your
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night. Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco so many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel. Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony. And thanks to our contact, we now have the
Odd.
receipts.
I'm so stupid. All that time, and it was... Give me just a second.
Need a moment?
Okay. We're going to do a quick recap here because I was stupid and had it on Be Right Back. Okay. So, the hunter appeared. Said, good job getting all your people out of there. We all know how this is going to end anyway. Don't bother going to that collector guy and getting the piece from him. I've already killed him and everybody in the thing and destroyed their ship. So I've got his piece. we all know where this ends. And I told him, said, well, leave my people alone and we'll be okay. And he said, I'm going to leave them alone for now. We both know where this ends. You might want to go talk to your friend Mateo about Unity because I won't be there to drop it in this universe. There was a whole thing. God almighty. So, that's where we are. Now, he is talking about how his friend, I don't know where you guys come in, his friend who did the research found out the judge was paid off and the witness was threatened with their life to back out of their testimony. We need more evidence.
Tend to agree. It's interesting.
Dang it.
Not enough to take it to a lawyer.
It was so cool when the hunter showed up.
A runner who has accessed corporate archives before? They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Tell them to use the backup system to retrieve the data. It has less security.
Oh, good call. I'll relay that to them. Reputation is pretty important for people who work with smugglers.
Man, I
Depending on
cannot
what they
believe I
find
had
out,
that.
Might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
Let's just focus on gathering evidence.
Solid advice. Know your actual limitations, and not the ones granted to you by a mysterious superpower. Let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
Okay, so we also moved the armory to our ship, and we kept everyone from getting killed in the Constellation building. God, I'm tempted to go back. When's our last save? Ah, 10 minutes. We're going to go back. That is such a good scene that I actually want people to be able to see it and not have a stupid thing up there that I left up there. So we're actually going to go back. Okay. We're going to tear through these. Let's drop this.
Mateo, are you?
Crisis of faith. Crisis of
Do you
faith.
think we're doing?
We can't abandon who we are.
This is exactly what we
Signed up
abandon
for.
our mission now. We're giving up on Constellation 2.
I'm sorry.
Now, I don't know where we went, so I'll just go from normal from here.
A worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt,
Okay.
but I have a favor to ask.
Now, this is very cool. This is where they're wanting us to go up and fix the equipment.
If we're going to fight, got the nods and sign.
Now, we get a special option as Starborn. Listen to me, Vladimir. The Starborn are going to attack. We have to move the artifacts before they kill one of us.
Middle of the biggest city and the settled systems not passing the safety checks? Only met the Starborn out in space so far.
We don't know what kind of powers I have. Even one slipping into the lodge or the eye would be deadly.
Got the right of it there. All right. Pack up the artifacts. Hopefully we'll catch a smile and keep the Starborn guessing.
Okay. So, we're going to grab the artifacts. You can now build on your ship. Okay. So, now we're going to go to our ship.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay, we got to get up. We got to build the armory on our ship. And trigger.
Well, well.
There we go.
Packing up the artifacts and keeping your friends out of my line of fire. I'm impressed. This is exactly the sort of move the emissary would never think of making.
Keep Constellation off your hit list and we'll get along fine.
Oh, I mean, I can't promise that for every universe you visit. I'm only one version of myself after all. But I'll stay away from your friends this time. We both know where things end anyway. I took a little detour myself this time around. I hope you weren't planning to visit Captain Petrov and the Scow anytime soon. Because they're both in a million pieces.
I wonder what would happen
Except for the artifact, of course. Mine
if
now.
we went back to an earlier save, found out the location, looked it up on the internet, the location for the Scow, went and killed him, took the piece, and come back here. I wonder if it would be a different one. You're a monster, you need to be stopped, or a goody this time.
By the way, you might want to tell your friend Mateo about the word unity, since I won't be around to casually drop the word like I usually do. And congratulations on saving all your friends, even if they never realize how close they were to being attacked by the great hunter.
This is so good. So good. Such good storytelling. Your choices matter. Okay, now we need to talk to what's his name? To Barrett. Where's Barrett? Where you at, Barrett? Where you at, buddy?
Dad, can I have a pet?
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Okay, he's not triggered yet. I wonder if that's a timed trigger, like so much time has to pass, because I kind of tore through him. All right, let's go talk to Mateo really quick. And we'll trigger the whole Unity thing.
You might want this.
Okay, Barrett. Do you want me to? Do you want to talk to me yet? No. Weird. Okay. Let's go to the lodge. That is so cool, though, that you can change events.
Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home,
Okay, we've got a couple of them.
Well, if it isn't the newest addition to the family.
Sarah was just regaling us with a story involving her and Vladimir that is clearly 100% fabricated.
Are you calling me a liar, Cartry?
No, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it.
At this point, we've all got stories that sound made up. Lucky that all of us here know they're true.
Some stories do seem a bit more outlandish than others, though.
Well, sure. We all have a unique story, but I don't think any of us really expected to be here like this. I was sure I'd have a nice, quiet life as a researcher.
I kind of figured I'd just keep securing religious relics.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that. Did you say securing or stealing?
You're never gonna let it go, are you?
You should know by now that is not how Walter operates. He never lets anything go. It's gotten him this far.
And Andreja might still be out on the fringes of the settled system, scraping by as a smuggler.
It was perhaps not my plan, but my options were limited.
Hey, no judgment here. In addition to weird stories, I think we've all done a few things we're not proud of.
And that is one contest Barrett would definitely win.
This is completely different from last time.
I know you were kind of...
Oh, yeah, you really did have an exciting first mission. Pirates, artifacts, powers, all at once.
Beats another day at the mines, that's for sure.
I bet it does.
I don't know. Mining might have been a much safer career choice in the long run.
Beats most jobs, if you ask me. Certainly weirder than most.
I was going to say that miners don't get to uncover the secrets of the universe, but you kind of did, didn't you?
We have an incredibly capable group of people here. We have a path to follow, and we're going to
Just
see
keep
where it
going.
leads. We're going to figure out what this all means and look after each other along the way. No matter what happens, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Okay.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like...
Mateo, I overheard the Starborn talking about unity. That sounds like something the Sanctum Universum preaches.
Unity? Huh. That's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches. You think it's connected?
Can't be a coincidence.
Well, it could be. But what have we got to lose? I'll meet you there.
13,000 credits. Ooh, and good experience. High price to pay. Complete high price to pay. We got an achievement. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Come here. Where'd that woman go? Come.
Appreciate a chat.
Hi there. How's it going?
Did you need something?
Oh, I thought she wanted to talk to me. Didn't she have a thing about talking to me? I guess not now?
Welcome back, Captain.
Okay, how many points do we have built up? We just got one. Oh, we can get our regeneration. Nice. So now we should regen health. I don't know how much. I'm itch.
I have something for you.
You do not, Barrett. Are y'all following me? So this is going much faster this time. Because we actually skip a lot of the quests. Oh, it's not a group of people this time.
Keeper Aquilas, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long.
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the piece.
Okay, same things before.
It's on both your minds.
We need to talk about Unity.
Oh, yeah. How you manage?
That's not exactly...
Same as before.
When you talk about unity...
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Okay, so that's all the same.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you...
If I remember correctly, there is a Sanctum story about a Unity pilgrim that you know which one I mean. Oh, it's so good.
Yes, you are quite correct.
Wait, what? I've never heard of this story before. And how come you know about it when I don't?
Forgive us, Mateo. We have a bit more history than you might realize. If you're already familiar with the story, then I assume you know where to go. And with whom you need
Does he remember?
Or considering you are walking Constellation's path, perhaps you feel the need to hear the story again. Retrace your steps.
I know where I'm going.
Very well. Good luck on your journey.
Whoa.
I am deeply confused.
So does he remember?
You stay behind, Mateo. Your friend has a long trip ahead of him, and I owe you a few explanations.
So he remembers?
Probably not ours, though. But no guarantees.
I'll dock with your ship. But they didn't kill my friend. They didn't kill anybody. Not anymore.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
This is so cool. What up, fellow Starborn?
So it's finally happened, hasn't it? I had a feeling when you slipped through my grasp at New Atlantis. But I'm a step behind, aren't I?
You're Starborn. More than that. You're reliving your old life. You could have told Constellation what you are, but you didn't. Why?
I wanted to make up for them, which fits our canon, yeah.
But it's not your life, is it? You already had that.
That's Barrett.
I'll let it go. We've all retraced ourselves a few dozen or so times. I say we play along with your little reincarnation. The more freedom you have, the more new things happen.
Why is reliving my old life so bad?
You're Starborn. And all of us need to be responsible for the fact that we're visitors in this universe.
Lies. We have as much right to be here as anyone.
I agree with him.
But do we have the right to turn another universe into our playground? You had the power to tell your friends the truth, and you chose not to.
There's that hypocrisy again. How much easier would your first time through the Unity have been if the emissary had told you the truth? Did their threats from the shadows keep your universe safe from the Starborn? No, it didn't.
Oh, I like this hunter.
We each get to decide what's right and wrong for us. That's the freedom the Unity offers.
Maybe the emissary is right. Next time I'll be honest with him.
It's your choice.
If you insist on walking this path, then walk it fully. Go to the moon. Follow its secrets to the next artifact. Maybe remembering what happens to Earth will give you focus.
I already know I need to go to NASA. I'm heading straight there.
Very well. You'll also need to return to Constellation and find the artifacts in the fringes of space. They'll be expecting you to tell them about the Unity.
And it might be best to give them the version where you're still human, and not a Starborn that's been lying to them this whole time.
Oh, so that's our choice. Do we tell them? Or not? We can't access their stuff. Man.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
Okay, so that's our choice we have to make. All right, let's go to NASA first. We'll go ahead and get that knocked out. We won't have to do the thing where we go through the
Landing site is sufficient. Ship down.
the whole thing again. So are they implying I can just ignore the whole Starborn thing? Like, I never even thought of... No, not take off. I hit the wrong key. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So, like...
A
So does, like... I mean, I probably won't do the next playthrough on the channel. I gotta be honest. But on my next playthrough, does that mean I can just ignore the whole thing with Constellation? Like, because they were implying that you didn't have to follow the storyline. Like...
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
Whoa! I'm glad to see your sense of humor's back.
Never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
I'm sure he's a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case.
Okay.
I heard back from my contact.
All right, lay it on me.
They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was threatened until he withdrew his testimony.
Okay.
And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
You need more evidence.
I tend to agree. It's it. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate
Okay,
archives.
this is where we were before.
They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information.
Well, I mean, maybe you could if you knew where they were. Like say on this one, I wrote down the planet and the system where all of the artifacts were. Could I just fly down and get them? Without talking to Vladimir? I would have to do you can do like infinite new runs, new game pluses, I'm pretty sure, I think. So eventually, wouldn't you be able to learn where all they are and just go get them? Tell them to use the backup system.
Oh, good call. I'll relay that to them. Reputation is pretty important for people who work with smugglers. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer.
How would that play out? Because you would have no interaction with anybody but Barrett.
And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should...
And then you could just cut ties completely. Because you could just... You could wait till you could hijack your first ship, hijack that ship, go back, sell the first ship, cut ties completely with Constellation. Done. Let's focus on gathering evidence.
Solid advice. Know your actual limitations.
That is fascinating.
Granted to you by a mysterious superpower.
What would that do to some of your choices?
Let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
Wow. That really would be fascinating. I'm going to have to try that in a playthrough for sure. There's a mod to make Earth green again. To give it landscapes and all that stuff again. Because this makes no sense. They can bend space-time, but they can't terraform a planet. Makes no sense.
Never a dull moment here.
Good Lord, why couldn't we get closer? Where? We heard it come down, I just don't know where. I keep hearing a ship. There we go. Wouldn't run for a second. I don't know what happened. But I wonder about stuff like that. Like, what if we had no emotional, as a character, had no emotional connection at all?
Actually, NASA. This is one of the towers that got us to safety among the stars.
You know. I remember this one.
I bet that elevator shaft will take us deeper inside NASA. Might need to work through some rubble.
Dang it, where's that? Oh, it's right here. We'll take that. Then we have to go up. Oh, I went the wrong way. Duh. Okay, man, this game has so many possibilities. I guess you wouldn't have to interact with any other characters. Simply go after the artifacts better than once you had them all wet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. Like, maybe? I mean, I could see that as a possibility because, you know...
Did you factor in the local gravity before doing that?
I did, but I missed. Like, if you had none of the triggers, you know, like... Oof. Alright, let's see how the regen works. Oh, the health regen's fast. Holy crud. Good lord, that's the first level? That's impressive.
Like this one almost made it to launch. Wonder what the final problems were.
Oops, didn't want that space helmet.
Like the lift is offline. Maybe we can restore power. Let's look around.
Yeah, it looks like each one of them has their own personal quest. Power required. Okay, where's the wire go? Follow the wire. Dang it, I took the helmet again. I get clicking, man, and just... But yeah, I would be interested in... You know, in knowing the individual quests and stuff like that. That has real potential, man. Why am I way off center? It's so big. Why is my head so big? But there's just...
Preparation area. I can't imagine how tense and chaotic it must have been.
You know, there's just so many different possible ways to play everything that... Oh, no. Launch procedures. Remember the final vitals.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was
Okay.
expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life.
Okay, we know that.
Dr. Victor I. Station log. Dr. Station log.
We know that.
Dr. Judith Tatian.
Okay, that's all the same.
Since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Looks like a structural collapse of the underlying strata. Typical of karst topography. Now isn't the best time, but I need later.
Yeah, you would have to do... I guess if you took them as a companion right from the beginning, you might be able to trigger their quest kind of early, maybe? Okay, the guys we have to fight aren't here. Did you notice? All the Starborn that we had to fight aren't here? Weird.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effect.
More of this galaxy than most folks.
I can't even establish a melting point.
Always be impressive.
There's...
But you had me believe
This is completely different.
and now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our
Right? This is completely different.
and you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information?
Final days of humanity on
sorry,
Earth
Judith.
must have been a special sort of hell for
Not
hopeful
here,
scientists.
okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything.
Take a break.
But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
This is almost kind of like disconcerting. Power. Right? It's kind of like waiting for the other shoe to fall or something. Like... Where's the monsters? Wasn't there monsters on this one? No. Oh, 4, 2, and 1. Really? No. Oh. Yep. Okay.
That was fast. Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
What you want, Barrett?
Listen, you made a choice that nobody ever wants to think about. Nobody envies that responsibility.
What are you talking about?
But if you want to talk about it, I'm
What?
here.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. But I did save everybody. The hunter will burn for what he's done here. I couldn't save everybody. I tried. I don't want to talk. I had no choice. But I did save everyone. I don't know what to do.
You don't have to have all the... It's okay. We are all when a star goes nova, it can destroy everything nearby, or the galaxy is littered with the deaths of so many brilliant...
So that's a mess up. It didn't check if I had saved everyone.
Never went nova, then we wouldn't be who we are now.
But this makes no sense. Can I just buy... none of this.
But it is happening. Or rather, it has.
This makes no sense because this is a mess up.
To make sure it never happens again.
I wish this never happened.
We all have the same wish. But wishes are just that. All we can do is decide how to move forward and use our time wisely. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it.
But I did save everyone.
It's going to be because of that.
Okay, that's a mess up in the quest lines because I did save everyone. But that's okay. There is bound to be mistakes once in a while. Yeah, it's just a mistake. I mean, I gotta say, as much as involved as this game is, right? The few mistakes we have found, I really can't complain about, honestly. We have actually found so few mistakes. Oh, we're gonna take the snow globe.
More where that came from.
What? Take all the sealant they want to give us. Robots.
I have not yet detected catastrophic.
Holy crap, level 68 robots. What's over here? Well, that was lucky. Really? Nothing? Used in crafting. Oh, nice. Okay, what do we got? We got a 3, a 2, and a 2 spread. Really? Must be that one. Okay. And it was one of those two. That's an easy one. Now, why would this have a modern digipick in it? We don't need that.
All yours.
I should hope so. I killed it. Give me just a second. All right. I might have to run a package out. Okay, we're going to take a small break here in just a second. Because Tagman's going to come by with his grandma, and I'm going to go out and say hi. Circuit board. Sterile nanotubes. Wire. Screwdriver? I thought that was a dart. Hold on, who was just in this room with me? If Barrett was out here standing. Oh, weirdness.
Imagine if they hadn't been able to convince people to invest this much. I wonder if humanity would still be here.
You tell me this place wouldn't have long since been picked clean? Bridge, absolutely no phones.
Project Log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today.
Project Log. Dr. Judith Tatian.
Okay, we know the things about this.
That test from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
No? So is it really going to take 2 singles? weird. That was a weird combination.
The artifact isn't far now. But look at all this stuff. Simply astounding.
Okay. That does not fit. That is the only way that can fit. So that's wrong. That one was a little confusing. Yeah, we'll take the shotgun. Let's save. Dude, this is so weird. So they never had the accident in this universe. No. That was confusing. Okay. So maybe? I gotta remember how to get in there. really? Oh, this one. No, that can't fit. Okay, guys, we are going to take a quick... Oh, no. All right, I'm going to complete this real quick and go say hi to my boy.
Like butter.
Okay, and we're going to take a quick... Hey, stop it. Not load, save. Quick 5-minute break. Okay, I'm back. Little man's going to stay the night with us. He's in the front room right now, playing Kirby. So, all right, let's go in here, get this stuff, and barbecue. Yum. Dang it, I took junk. Why do I keep taking the junk? Snow globe I want. Okay. Barrett, you alright, buddy? Advanced. Okay, that's not bad. 221. There we go.
That didn't take long at all.
I do love junk. You are right. Okay. Stuck. Okay.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these...
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from these satellites is very...
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
There we go. I didn't take the spacesuit. I do love junk. I do. There we go. I don't want the weapon. Treadmill. Okay. I don't know how to get down there. There we go. I remembered.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Any comments? Questions? No? Good.
So no, it wasn't bugged, and this is different. Wow, they're tough. This gun is just not good at that range. What other guns do we have? I don't even know. I've used this one for so long. Back to the sneaky mode. On the other side of the glass? Yes. One was on one side, one was on the other.
Time is on our side in this.
I'll grab it. We don't really need it, but... There's not near as many of them. We have pretty good sneaking skills even without the suit.
Oh yeah? Love it. Let's go.
Why can't I hit him? Oh, he's behind a wall.
Ah, Fort's better. Much better.
I was wondering why I couldn't hit him.
What was that? Well, look at what we've got here.
Oh, there's no glass in that. Dang it! Wow, look at him heal up.
Fine. Let's go. Ha! This never gets old.
Alexa, stop. 6 o'clock, Ma! You're welcome! 6 o'clock and all is well. What's up, Beard? Where we gotta go? Nope. What up, homies?
Now that you have retraced Earth's destruction once again, do you feel any differently about it? Do you see how dangerous the artifacts can be in the wrong hands?
The emissary trying to guilt trip you for all eternity.
Yeah.
That's the true crime here. The artifact led to the grav drive, which led to the settled
Gotta agree.
systems. Earth was a small price to pay.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? And what gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
Are you getting tired of hearing this yet? Because I know I am. Every universe, it's the same speech.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
That one doesn't work anymore. We chose that time. We chose that this time. Last time. Let's choose the hunter. The hunter's right. The only real rule is who gets all the artifacts first.
Finally, common sense.
Don't do this. Even if you agree with the hunter's methods, he's only looking out for himself.
I think we all know that by now, don't we? But that doesn't mean I want you to fail. You only seem to make the multiverse more interesting.
Alliance with the hunter.
Yes, I also like picking winners.
Something different this time.
Fine. You two have made your choice. The usual place?
The buried temple. Oh yes, we'll be there.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
You and I better have a chat. Talk through the next steps.
Oh.
I have a little favor I want to ask you too.
Okay.
Besides, there's no point going to the buried temple until all the other artifacts have been gathered. Your friends in Constellation should be able to help you there. They always seem to have a knack for finding the stragglers.
Let's hear about this favor.
Keeper Aquilus, my illustrious counterpart. He's a loose end that needs tying.
No, I'm not murdering him.
Well, I hate to be pushy at the beginning of this new partnership, but
No.
I need to insist.
No.
Let me take in this moment. It's not every day you get to send
No.
Good luck.
No. No, I just won't do it. Of course I'll warn him. I'm not gonna kill him. Let's see. What did we put a point in? Yeah, I definitely won't kill him. I'll warn him. Absolutely, 100%. You no longer set off enemy mines. That would be cool. So you can, there's another thing of concealment. That's cool. I'm not going to use that though. Man, I don't know. Maybe another point in regeneration? Okay, so let's go warn him. All right, we'll go warn him. I'm definitely not killing him. It doesn't fit with our character at all. Not even a tiny oonchy boochie bit.
It always feels like I'm on some sort of vacation when I'm here. We could get food at a restaurant like fancy people if you want.
Barrett has some neat lines. I gotta give him that. All right, let's go warn him. Do you know I hadn't realized that was him?
There are worse ways to spend the day.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Is there anything I can help with? Did you find it? Your answers? I haven't had a chance to talk about all the truths of Unity in quite some time.
You're a starborn, you're the hunter.
Unfortunately, I need to maintain my habit of saying yes and no. Are you really starborn if you're not hunting for the artifacts? When you stop racing toward glimpsing the Unity? They may have no unified culture, but rituals persist that make all starborn who they are. And am I really the hunter anymore? Can you call all of us the same man? Every version through every universe? At what point do we have the right to our individuality?
I'll trust the man of peace over the bloodthirsty killer.
It's only sensible. He's not a maniac. Or maybe he just hides it well.
I appreciate that. But there is a part of my other self I recognize in me. Jumping between universes gives you a chance to start again. And we all have regrets. Anyway, if you do get to the Unity, I hope you keep our conversations in mind. Figure out your own truth and hold on to it. It could end up being the only constant you have amidst the infinite worlds that will stretch out before you.
I've been considering trying to be more outgoing.
Well, there's nothing inherently wrong with preferring solitude or your own company. These days, there are many professions where that's a positive boon. Tell me, why do you want to open up, as it were?
Because it was an extra option. There's no easy answer to that.
That's often the way it works. There's no magic wand, no pill to take, no gimmick. You need to put in the work. It won't be easy, but change is possible. You just need to really commit yourself.
Remove infiltrate. What's the infiltrate trait? I don't remember what it does. I'm going to look that up real quick. He's going to be like, "What? Aren't you going to talk to me?" Starfield, the introvert trait. Introvert trait. Oh. Oh, that's why this guy uses so much oxygen. You use more with the introvert trait. We're getting rid of it. If you have companions, it's gone. Back to the game. Remove introvert trait permanently.
I can sense that this is the right decision for you. If I may offer some advice, start small. Find one person whose company you enjoy. Share the road with them a little.
That's why we've been using so much more oxygen. I was wondering about that.
Good luck.
Hey, I need to warn you.
There's so many mysteries in the
He wants me to kill you.
Many... Of course. How could he not? It's exactly what I would do if I was still as lost as he is. You are never fully separate from your other selves. Not completely. Do we somehow share a soul, and is it merely our actions that differ? Another of a million questions to ponder.
I know you will go into hiding if I ask you to, so no more words, Keeper. Go live.
Compassion? From the Starborn? Well, perhaps one of my other selves taught you something after all. I will make the arrangements, and then I'll go. Thank you for giving me this chance.
The Keeper, all right. But seriously, I'm glad you spared him. It was a good call.
He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. Okay. The hunter is not going to be happy with us.
Hey. Home, sweet home. Where did I leave my cozies?
Okay, so...
Orbital insertion complete. You may now move freely about the cabin.
Okay. Let's see. Complete final glimpses. All right. Let's return to the lodge. I did. I don't care. He's a douche nozzle. He's a scumbag.
I have something for you.
No, you don't, Barrett. Quit. Barrett's trying to get handsy.
I don't believe in luck per se, but I do realize how fortunate I am to be a part of all of this.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
Yes,
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of...
I already know it, buddy. I've been through this before. It's the it's the center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again?
Yes,
Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Trust me, there's multiple universes. Unity is how we get to them. It makes you starborn.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow.
All right, we got to get the rest of them.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
I'll follow up.
Put your smile out there.
Okay, the last two pieces. Now we should be able to go straight to them.
Hey, you might want this.
I do not want that. Oh, is this the one? Is this the one that it's in the
Landing procedure initiated.
trapped lab?
Ready when you are.
I've forgotten how good this gun was. Are they inside? Yeah, they're inside. Just gotta be careful. I can't shoot it in tight spaces.
I've done this 1,000 times.
Dude, you shut the door on us, man. Good God, they were tough.
Well, they don't need it now.
Okay. He is a persistent little dude. Oh, that's through the planet. Shot that heat leech through the door. Can I blow this open from the outside? Nope. Oh man, Barrett apparently can. Oh, open door. I thought that was one of the explosive doors. My bad. I did kill that heat leech in here though. That's kind of cool.
Well, that ought to do it.
Muir Bridge Caverns.
This isn't what I
Oh, it's locked. Ooh, expert. Holy crud. Okay. Hold on just a second. Hollering at the tag man. Make sure he's still doing okay. Okay. Where are all the mobs? Knew he was going to do that.
Exhilarating, isn't it? To be the first person to scan these things.
Okay. That looks like a black hole. Not fast travel from this location. Okay, baby. He dropped his controller. He's like, it was nothing. He's such a good kid. He really is. We got I know every grandparent says that. Oh, their kid, my grandkid's so nice. He is just the sweetest boy. He's good-tempered. He gets along with people. He is just a good kid.
A cave, huh? Maybe they used it to shield biologicals from radiation or safe storage. Worth investigating either way.
Dude, you're a little behind, man. We've already been all the way through there. No, you know what? No. I have never found anything in a locker worth using a lockpick on.
Wonder what humanity would be like if we could all do that.
Dang it. I'm good. I don't think we could have got on that one. I think it was literally just to drop them off. Ambush time.
You might want this.
Oh, hit the wrong button.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to.
Oh no, this is that one.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well, not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
This one.
Terrible. It was terrible.
Maybe.
Trust me. It's the...
Maybe we can skip it somehow. Maybe something will come up because we're starborn where we can skip it.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
I'm hoping. This one is so long and drawn out.
Life will almost... Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? You know, traveling with you has been more than just good old-fashioned fun. It's been, well, therapeutic.
You don't get that sort of feedback
Well,
today.
just ask. Anyway, thanks for the support, Captain.
We make a great team.
That's just a fact. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. But I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift.
Tell me you found some real evidence.
Seems real to me. So they found an insurance settlement. Irvin's employers got paid as compensation for sabotage.
Sounds fishy.
It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Irvin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Tons of money. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to some computer system. I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. But anyway, we have enough to move forward. The missing piece here is proving that Irvin was framed. So I discovered that Irvin's original lawyer still practices law. And she'll look over everything we found.
Let's go talk to the lawyer then.
Oh, detective. I like the sound of that. If I'm the detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold?
No. We're both detectives.
Damn right we are. Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says.
Not
Maybe
today.
she use it and decides we have no case, or we need more evidence. I don't know. If we don't have a case, I can probably let it go. But I have to try.
Go talk to the lawyer.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. You're as reliable as an atomic clock. I've sent a list of everything we found so far to the lawyer on Gagarin. You know, I actually feel optimistic.
What is moving back there behind him?
Lead the way, detective.
Undismissible. Which way was he facing? Weird. All right, let's go talk. Wow. Gee whiz, we could have pulled a little farther away. Great googly moogly. Good God. Can I just warp there maybe? We are so far away. Good God. There's a mod to let you teleport to undiscovered locations as long as they're marked on your map. I thought about getting it. I probably will for my next playthrough, honestly.
Don't you forget it.
Oops. Come on, personal atmosphere should not take that much. Can I run now, please? Thank you. Man, I hope we can skip. I hope we can skip a huge chunk of this. I really do. This one was okay the first time, but it is not one I'd want to do over and over and over again. Or I will forget how to jump, apparently. Oh, come on. Really? Why could I make that last time and I can't this time? Oh, different pack, I bet you. Come on. There we go. Oh, right. Hit like this huge monster just off screen. Or hit a guard and they're like, we hate you now, blah, blah, blah. Why could I have not landed right here? Okay, I'm gonna save. Man, I forgot about this one.
Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm investigating an anomalous planet. Yeah. I'm hoping we can take it a different direction, maybe. Because we already know what's going on.
For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina. Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol, Delta. User will. There. Be right with you.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security.
Yeah, I know.
If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
All right, let's go.
We'll take the back way up. Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
Okay, this is where it's going to warp the first time.
So, what the? Easy, easy! What the hell was that?
Oh. Take me to the director and I explain everything. Yes!
Explain what? I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth check? Who are you working for?
I know about the experiment, Raphael, everything.
What? That's... How do you know?
Nice.
All right.
That's awesome.
But I am watching you. Come on, this way.
Who's there? Oh, thank God. The distress signal. You picked up?
Yeah, I got your distress signal.
It's been so long. I'm out of... Wait. How did you get in here?
I'm shifting between universes. It's a side effect of your experiment.
Your... What?
Nice.
That doesn't...
Disappear. We should... Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
Let's go.
If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
And warp. Oh. Another bug hunt. Eliminate 300 creatures. We need this to know about her lab.
This way.
He's not even asking anymore. He's just like, ah. Fine. Oh, much faster. Oh, much faster this time. Did you catch that?
Director?
Come in.
The warp sections weren't near as long.
And this is our chief scientist. Ethan said...
Director, you can't be taking... Look, I don't know who you are or what you're...
I can tell you exactly what's happening.
No, I can't wait to hear...
The probe is creating distortions.
Our experiment. If the probe is feeding...
What have we done?
You are experimenting on an artifact.
The source of the distortion? We don't know what it is. But clearly you do.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe.
Alternate universe?
That's ridiculous.
In this other universe, the accident... Oh, you know what? I'm from another universe. I've seen all this before.
Uh-huh. Sure.
In the other universe, the accident sparked a fire. Raphael survived.
The accident? How could you know?
I need to shut this down before it gets any worse.
All right.
Director?
Enough. I don't know who or what you are, but you clearly know more about
This is great.
Maria, take our guest to your lab and do whatever he needs you to do.
This is awesome, dude.
The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
And warp. Oh! Her skeleton wasn't here before. That's new. Okay, that's the same incident report. Where did that one come from? That one must have spawned in as part of the thing. What up, homie? How you doing?
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
I have to shut down the experiment.
You mentioned that before. You said you were shifting to another universe? I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Okay, so we need to get out through the pantry.
What the? Security breach! Everybody out! Run for it!
Hello? Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence.
That's fair.
I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Fair enough. See ya.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office. So much for security.
Seem to begin at the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Been here, done this. Okay, this is what got messed up last time. I had to look up what to do. I don't remember what I had to do, though. I had to go a different way, right? Yeah. These guys are good experience, man. Oof.
What, did you get
Much
lost in the
faster.
hallway?
Set the probe to 89 teravolts.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that did so good.
Calibrating to 89 teravolts. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
When I do, set it back to 91.
All right. Whatever you say. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feed back up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91. What happened? Are you all right?
I'm fine. I knew it would work.
Right. Of course you did. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy.
So much faster this time.
Disengage the power interlocks. Then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barco. Before you go, there is one. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? Do you...
I'm going to try to pick the other guy this time. My choice determines my reality, I know.
Then the question is, what will you choose? I see. If this were a choice between my life,
I'm going to try to save Raphael this time.
I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, future. I won't beg. It's not an easy decision. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security. Ethan, unlock the elevator lock.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear.
But we don't need the supplies.
Pardon.
Yes. What?
Wow, we can just go straight to it this time. Okay, so this one here we can't do the quick route on. Gotcha.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Whew. Having better lockpicking this time, we can just bypass all that extra stuff. I think I screwed it up. I did. Ooh, that was tough. Dang, that's a tough turret. Well, not a lot, but... Okay. God, this explosive gun is just nasty, man. Okay, so we lifted the lockdown on this section.
The security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Good Lord. That one was tough. These things are chewing up the bullets now. I was like, there's still one. Where's it at? Okay, this is the one where we've got to go through the thing up here, right? Good Lord. Nope. I think I have to. Man, I hate a master level lock. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Okay, well, I was hoping to get this one done, but we are not going to get it done tonight, guys. Let's go to a complete save, but this is where we're going to call it, guys. Kind of a cliffhanger one. I am enjoying New Game Plus still. I hope everybody had a good time. Let's see. Our Patreon supporters are Dragon Bear 357 and Texan Cat at our $5 tier, and Belt Brothers at our $1 tier. Thank you guys so much. If you'd like to help out the channel, that's the best way to do it. Patreon.com/TTV Any amount would help. $1, $5, $10. Anything would help. Never required, but always appreciated. Texan and Dragon Bear, thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate it. But having said that, guys, I'm going to get off here, go spend some time with the little man. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and I will see you all in the next game. Bye, everybody. No doubt. Have a good nap. Bye.